you must wake up." Jacque knew that voice. It was so familiar to her and yet foreign at the same time. "Jacqueline, you must wake up." The voice was growing more insistent, pushing into her mind, trying to force its will on her. She wasn't ready to wake up. The world was in chaos. Her mate was gone, and her friends were broken by their loss. Why on earth would she want to wake up? "Because they need you, love. I need you." "You need me?" she asked the voice. It was a male voice, and it sounded strange, like he was straining under a great weight. "Who are you?" she finally asked. "I am yours," he answered through gritted teeth. She tried to think. She'd heard those words before. Her mind was a whirlwind of images and words all jumbled up like a bowl of alphabet soup. Nothing made sense. "Luna!" The growl in his voice brought the barrage of thoughts to a halt. "I am Fane, your mate. I have been captured. You are under a spell and you must fight it. I can feel you slipping away. I think that is the only reason that I am able to block this horrid place. My wolf and I can feel us losing you. You must not succumb. Fight, Jacqueline, fight!" "Mate? Fane?" Her voice sounded small in her mind. The words brought forth images now of only one, a tall, dark-haired, powerful male with the bluest eyes she had ever seen. In her mind's eye, she could see adoration when he looked at her, and felt the love when he kissed her. This was her mate, her Fane. She reached for him again with her mind, but all she found was emptiness. A profound sense of loss slammed into her, and she tried to cry out, but nothing would emerge from her useless vocal cords. "Fight," he had said. "Fight the spell." Jacque didn't know how to fight the spell, didn't understand. So she started to think of anything real and tangible, things that she knew were true. She thought of her mother and how it had been so long since she had seen or even spoken to her. She thought of her two best friends, and all the things they had endured together. She thought of her pack, her new family, and the acceptance she felt with them. Then she thought of Fane, her other half. He was her home. Without him, nothing else had meaning. She let the thoughts bring the emotions, and she let the emotions flow throughout her body. She didn't know if it would work, but she wouldn't give up. She would fight for herself, her friends, and for Fane. It was dark when the storm finally stopped. Perry stepped out from under the overhang of rock and looked up into the now clear sky. Mona had been in that storm. There was no doubt about it. Perry had lost control of the storm. No, the storm had been wrestled from her control. They were only alive for one reason. Mona wanted them alive for now. She looked back as the other ladies began to climb out from their protected spot, and saw that they all seemed all right. They were a little soggy, but alive and well, all but Jacque, who continued to lie still and quiet. "Are you going to tell us why you've been leading us in circles for days?" Alina asked Perry as she wrung out her hair, splattering water on her already soaked feet. "So you noticed?" Perry's brow rose as she watched the alpha female. "I have a nose, Perry. It wasn't hard to catch our scent, as we kept coming back to the same places." Alina looked around at the others. "I'm just surprised no one else noticed." "My mind has been a little preoccupied," Jen spoke up. The others grumbled. Jen's sentiment as they staggered wearily to lean against the forest trees. "Well, it's about to get unpreoccupied." Perry motioned for them to follow. "Let's get a fire going and get dry and warm. I have crap to tell you, and you aren't going to want to be all soggy for it." "Does anyone ever want to be soggy while getting information?" Krina asked. A collective groan rippled through them as Jen spoke. "I can think of several scenarios where being soggy while obtaining vital information can be a very fun activity." "You walked into that one," Cynthia told Krina. Krina snorted out a sharp laugh. "I'm too tired to think about Jen having to filter all of my